folks. It's Sunday, October 5th, 11:30 a.m. is the time, and I am here at Bay Station. And I'm about to head out into the Yorkville neighborhood. And just in case you ever wondered just who it was out and about so early on a Sunday morning. Well, early by my standards. Maybe this video will answer some of those questions. This is certainly the earliest I've recorded on a Sunday in quite a while. I had to come down into the area, so I thought I'd bring my camera with me. Let's head up Old York Lane here. It's okay, thank you. I know it's not actually that early, but for me it is, and there's a full slate of football games on today, and of course the Blue Jays are playing the Yankees in Game 2 of the ALDS at just after 4 p.m. and I might be doing a companion live stream for that. So since I had to get out, I thought let's bring the camera and make a video while I'm out, although this is one of the ones that I'm completely unprepared for. Look at all these early risers. And welcome to Supercar Central. Is this a orange Lambo making its way along Yorkville Avenue here? While I wait for that, I'll put up the map of the walking route I take. I'm not really sure where I'll be going on this one. Possibly I'll make my way down to Bloor Street. And I'll meander around downtown a bit as this Lambo struggles with the speed humps. I'm surprised he can hear his music. Ventador. And this is a very beautiful street, Hazelton, especially in the fall. I'll have to come back and record a walk along there. Look at this. We've got an AMG. A McLaren, another McLaren, and a really neat looking matte black Porsche Targa, or Porsche, depending on who you're speaking to. Look at that Lambo racing around the corner. When your AMG is the least impressive 4 cars parked one by one, you know you're not in a low-end area, that's for sure. Vespa following the Harleys. Let's head up to Avenue Road. And there's a Bentley. That's one of the most expensive hotels in the city. And look at this, another Lamborghini, although it's not quite the same when it's an SUV. A little less head turn worthy. I said I was going to head over to Avenue, but we'll cut through here. Just making things up as I go. What is this? Last night was Nuit Blanche, an all-night art event. Held between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Oh, salon, private dining by Aloe. Apparently all of the Aloe restaurants have Michelin status in the city of one kind or another. I was reading on Reddit mixed reviews about Nuit Blanche. Some people said it was the worst one yet. Some people quite liked it. Yorkville Village that way. Let's head along the Mink Mile. Maybe we'll catch another supercar or two. The Cumberland Tower. This is Avenue Road, but let's go south to Bloor and then I'll go east for a little bit. It's kind of nice being out at this hour.
And I'm like, stay over there.
There's a city sightseeing double-decker bus. Turning right down Queen's Park, right at the ROM. And speaking of high-end hotels, that's the Park Hyatt. We might see some Blue Jays fans poking around. This building was once home to a very large Club Monaco store. It's been used as a pop-up store for a few retailers since then. the Church of the Redeemer. Someone getting honked at for trying to make a left there. Oh, an old school Hummer. That thing's gonna drink some gas. There's some Yankees fans. That Cartier has 2 security guards in front.
Shoes look like cheap shoes from the 60s.
He just said those look like cheap shoes from the 60s from Prada. They're probably obscenely overpriced.
The clasp on one of them connected.
Burberry's moved into where Pottery Barn used to be. They haven't really changed the facade much. I was expecting them to do a little more with that space. There's Hermes. This area is known for having the highest cost of retail per square foot in the country. Pretty nice right now. It's about 21 or 22 degrees Celsius. It's supposed to get up to 26 today, which for October is kind of nuts.
What about how many patients you're seeing? Yeah, waiting for you at home.
I would imagine Tiffany has something kind of fancy planned for the facade here at the northwest corner of Bay and Bloor. I was going to go south on Bay here. But it looks like there's a bit more crowds on Bloor Street. Maybe I'll just keep going straight. I'll avoid walking directly into the sun. There's Holt Renfrew, luxury Canadian department store. There's a dude trying to cram a ton of Italy into his quote-unquote e-bike. We've got a Mercedes over there, a Beamer, and a Cybertruck utilizing the valet parking at Holt. This street's Balmudo. On the right is the tallest but not yet complete building in the sorry, in the Canada, in the country. I had to clear my throat out there. There's an Arc'teryx and Aritzia with the AOK Cafe and a Lululemon. It's kind of sad that H&M left at this location. They consolidated their downtown locations into just the Eaton Center. There used to be one on Queen Street West as well. Well, I guess that was kind of a quirky location. It was small, it didn't carry some of their lines, and they tended to close pretty early. There's a huge 2-floor Lululemon. Walk sign is on for all crossings, yet this guy drives into the crossing. Good job.
Want to see it?
This is Yonge and Bloor. I should call this video Supercars and Supertalls. Or rather, super tall with just one being there. I think there are a couple of people from New York. I guess I'm going to continue along Bloor. I wasn't really feeling the pull of Yonge Street there. We're going to have to redo this sidewalk. This is pretty lazy and haphazard, just splashing down a bunch of asphalt.
Oh wait, he changed his mind. May pangalan, pero hindi
So a lot of people waiting for that Cafe Landwehr. Well, I guess it'll be southbound Church Street, at least for a little bit. I'm kind of amazed at this hospital, or this parking lot in front of this hospital hangs on for the Toronto Grace Health Center. It's kind of a prime candidate for a lot to be redeveloped. And do I want to go south here? Glare. Maybe I want to go south on the other side of the street. Church Street is a bit of an odd duck. It veers to the west straight ahead, and it ends up intersecting Yonge Street, a street it runs parallel to for the most part. And on the other side of Yonge is the start of Davenport Road. Great coffee this way. I could use some of that. And this is heading down into an area known as the Village.
From Toronto. All right, so
You got brunch. Should tell that guy and his kid from New York who are looking for brunch. And finally, after what feels like forever, at least 8 or 9 years of this area being a construction zone, preserving some of these old homes, a very generic looking condo rises above. This is Charles Street East, and you can dine in the dark at Noir on the southwest corner over there. Remind me not to arm wrestle that guy. This is Isabel Street. And we've got 3 minutes of morning left. You can probably guess what part of town this is based on the painted crosswalks or crossings. That is Church Street Espresso. These properties were clearly built before there were any accessibility concerns. Split level. I'm kind of a fan of that though, accessibility concerns aside. I feel like it's maximizing the frontage a little better. This is Gloucester. And you can start to see some of those lovely fall colors kicking in. Bloor. It's an area in Bangkok. That's where Action Kid is right now. I'm quite jealous of him. He went live last night. Last time he was there was a year and a half ago. And I was there with him.
You still have to go inside. They said we could. They were like.
There's a memorial for AIDS and HIV victims on the other side of this park here. This is part of the Church Street mural project. They really should put a "You Are Here" on that. Old school hardware store.
Exactly.
All right, to go right on Wellesley here, or to keep going straight. Halloween on Church, October 31st and November 1st. I think that's a Friday this year. Kind of perfect timing for Halloween. Wellesley Station is just over there. Maybe I'll head down to Carlton and we'll pop over to College Station. I'll head home, pick up some groceries along the way, watch some football, hope my fantasy team wins, and get ready for the Blue Jays. Oh, Shillong. That's named after another district in Bangkok. It's a Thai restaurant, of course. I've been to one of these restaurants. I think it's this Japanese izakaya right here. It was just okay, not a great value, I thought.
Oh, that's good. And then also the
I'm starting a new business venture where I'm actually just doing walk tubing.
That guy just said, I'm starting a new business venture. I'm thinking of walk tubing. Welcome to the club. Maybe he saw me in the camera and that triggered that thought, or maybe it was just a coincidence. There is the Heine of Maple Leaf Gardens. The old cathedral to hockey in this city. Although I think Scotiabank Arena has a very hard to beat location. I think it's the best located arena in all of North American sports, being located right, pretty much integrated in the Union Station. You've got subway and streetcar direct access, GO train access, heck, even the Up Express and the GO bus terminal is there. Yeah, it's in a very walkable part of downtown, but I kind of wonder what would have happened if they just gutted and thoroughly modernized and renovated Maple Leaf Gardens. I think that might have been a better outcome. Maybe the building footprint was just too small. But what happened was the Toronto Raptors already started construction of what was then the ACC. And while that building was under construction, the Leafs were toying with the idea of building a new arena. And then they just bought the Raptors and ended up inheriting that arena project. So they were committed to moving from Maple Leaf Gardens at that point. And now it's a supermarket and a university hockey rink. So this is west on Carlton. And instead of a streetcar, there's a Carlton bus detour en route. So I'm just going to pop over to Yonge Street. And I'll head into College Station and head north up to Midtown. There's the Carlton Cinema, run by Imagine. That's a budget movie theater. They've got super comfy reclining leather seats, which is a good thing because that place had a reputation for having bed bugs prior to changing over all their seats. They've got another location just south of here in the St. Lawrence neighborhood that's quite good. I wonder where the diversion is, causing buses instead of streetcars. Maybe it has to do with Nuit Blanche. But from Yorkville down to Bloor, over to Church, down to Carlton, over to Yonge. I hope you enjoyed this one. I look forward to your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support what I do, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. I've got an Instagram account at Johnny Strides, as we look north up at the Bloor West Supertall. And there is a super thanks button appearing down below if you wish to say thanks that way. I want to stay off of the sun-baked Yonge Street. So thanks for watching, and go Jays go. Have a good one. Yoink.